It's time for a snack attack. It's time for a snack attack.
Crystal Pepsi was a clear cola soft drink introduced by PepsiCo in the early 1990s. Here's a summary of its history and resurgence. Crystal Pepsi was first test marketed in the United States in 1992 and officially launched nationwide in 1993. It was promoted as a caffeine-free, clear alternative to traditional cola drinks, with PepsiCo hoping to capitalize on the trend of clear beverages that was popular at the time. Marketing and promotion. PepsiCo invested heavily in marketing Crystal Pepsi, launching a high-profile advertising campaign featuring celebrities and memorable commercials. The marketing emphasized Crystal Pepsi's clear appearance and its unique, refreshing taste, positioning it as a modern and innovative beverage choice. Crystal Pepsi initially enjoyed strong sales and generated significant buzz, particularly among younger consumers intrigued by its novelty. However, the excitement surrounding the clear cola quickly waned, and sales began to decline as consumers found the taste to be similar to traditional cola and the novelty wore off. Due to disappointing sales and the inability to sustain consumer interest, PepsiCo made the decision to discontinue Crystal Pepsi in 1994, just a year after its nationwide launch. The failure of Crystal Pepsi was considered one of the most notable marketing missteps in the beverage industry at the time. Resurgence. Nostalgia and cult following. Despite its short-lived availability, Crystal Pepsi developed a cult following among fans who remembered it fondly from their childhoods. As the years passed, nostalgia for Crystal Pepsi grew, fueled by online communities, social media, and pop culture references. In the late 2000s and early 2010s, calls for the return of Crystal Pepsi began to gain traction online, with fans starting petitions and social media campaigns urging PepsiCo to bring back the beloved beverage. Limited re-releases. Responding to the demand from nostalgic fans, PepsiCo announced the limited re-release of Crystal Pepsi in select markets in 2015 and 2016. These limited-time offerings allowed fans to once again enjoy the clear cola and reignited interest in the brand. Full-scale revival. In August 2018, PepsiCo announced a full-scale revival of Crystal Pepsi, making it available for purchase nationwide for a limited time. The return of Crystal Pepsi was met with enthusiasm from fans, many of whom eagerly stocked up on the nostalgic beverage while it was available. Overall, the history of Crystal Pepsi illustrates the power of nostalgia and the enduring appeal of retro brands. Its resurgence in recent years demonstrates the significant impact that consumer demand and nostalgia can have. On October 21, 2015, Pepsi released a new limited edition soda, Pepsi Perfect, paying tribute to the day Marty McFly arrived in the future in Back to the Future. The 16.9 Oz bottle retailed for $20.15, a bargain compared to the $50 that Michael J. Fox shelled out for the drink in the film. Aficionados of the film had long been clamoring for the creation of Pepsi Perfect, and finally they could get a taste. Fans have always been a little crazy about it, said Lou Arbetta, PepsiCo's senior director of marketing. So we wanted to take advantage of the fact that Marty travelled to the future, to this month, and wanted to actually come out with the product. Pepsi released Pepsi Perfect online in a limited run of 6,500 bottles, available while supplies lasted. Each bottle was furnished in a special case, and while the bottle was new, the Pepsi formula was the same as an already existing version of the soda. Pepsi made with real sugar. Because after all, the future was now. Pepsi also celebrated the film at New York Comic Con, at the Javits Center, sponsoring a Back to the Future, E-themed panel discussion, and even recreating a booth inspired by Cafe 80s, featuring a DeLorean and even a Wild Gunman arcade game. Each day of the conference, the first 200 fans who came dressed as Mary McFly earned themselves their very own Pepsi Perfect.